Get ready to rock radio.
Hello?
Hello, is that Rupert? Hello?
Let me look. Let me just check. Let me check. Yes, it is me. I had to look in the mirror. I wanted to be sure.
You need to pinch yourself, Rupert.
Is that you, David?
Oh, hello there. Nice to talk to you.
Very nice to talk to you. How is my voice coming through in living mono?
In super stereophonic 360-degree sound, Rupert.
I'll tell you what, I'll spin in my chair as we talk so that we get the full three-dimensional quadraphonic effect.
I think so, in high definition as well. I think that'll suit us. Oh, hey, this is great, actually, because you know that we've been trying to catch up with you, if you pardon the expression. We haven't been stalking you, Rupert, but this goes back a long way, and I thought it was about time I got things organised, with this new compilation.
Yes.
Which sort
well, it's very meaningful to me because where are you speaking from right now, may I ask?
Ah, right. Well, I wanted to come on to this really because you're a local boy.
I'm a local boy made moderately good.
Oh yes, made very well good. But I'm speaking actually just north of Chester.
Oh sure. I know Chester. I certainly know the town of Chester.
Yeah.
Almost, the two-tiered sidewalk.
That's right.
I've walked many a time on that upper level. Old Roman ruins in Chester, too.
Exactly, that's right. So Northwich isn't that far, really.
No, not at all.
No.
And I'm not far from Ready to Rock's home base, I don't think.
Oh, no, that's right. Out of interest, Rupert, have you ever been back?
Oh, yes, I have. And I'll tell you, my...
Were you in disguise?
No, not at all. I had lots of family in Northwich and and the outskirts, and also in Hartford, just outside of Northwich, and in Castle, which is a zone of that area, and also up in York and Preston, and in the 60s and 70s, I went back a lot just to pay family visits. When I was a teenager, I spent 2 wonderful summers all over England and ending up in London for a couple of weeks. And because of that, I got to see the Beatles ahead of every other American boy, so that when I went back after that summer, I was able to tell my friends in high school, there's something coming, and you should start letting your hair grow.
Hey.
And they made such an incredible impact on me at that time. But no, I have very fond memories from being 3 years old. My earliest memories in my life are of Northwich and certain moments there. So yes, I've been back and forth all my life.
Being such an accomplished songwriter, I have this thing, and I say it to other musicians who we interview, that there seems to be a lack of decent songwriting out there. And this is why I think if people go and investigate your work again, they'll realise there's so much to it. And, the play on words, the lyricism, it's very clever, actually, and very well done. And I just don't think there's anything like that out there, really.
Well, I came out of a tradition of the American Popular Songbook and also of Noel Coward. By the time I was 10, I could lip-sync an entire album called Noel Coward in Las Vegas. I could lip-sync the entire album. I didn't understand half the things he was saying, but I could do Mad Dogs and Englishmen and World Weary and The Party's Over Now. I thought that was like incredible songwriting. And this is, by the way, while I'm loving the Everly Brothers and the High Lows and Mel Torme but I was taught to really appreciate the craft of lyric writing. My mother made me pay attention to the songs of Rodgers and Hart. Not so much Rodgers and Hammerstein, but Rodgers and Hart. And Lorenz Hart wrote lyrics that could just shatter your heart. And he'd write, you told me I was mistaken, you warned me I was mistaken that I'd awaken with the sun and order orange juice for one. It never entered my mind. And I was taught to believe that that a song could be a heightened form of speaking. A lot of songs written from the 60s on, right up until the present, tend to be the first words that come out of someone's mouth. So they're sort of talking along with the song. But I was taught that lyric writing was something where you had to pay close attention to your craft, to your rhyme schemes. And I've since, in later years, been a lyricist for people like Marvin Hamlish and writing with John Kander, where I had to step into the shoes of Fred Ebb, who wrote the lyrics for Cabaret and Chicago. And I've had to emulate those classic Broadway composers and lyricists. And so it's always kept me aware of that art form. And I thank you for the compliment that songwriters who focus on that are still needed. It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Get ready to rock radio.
Hot music that'll take your breath away.
Music you want to hear.